To a new video. If you guys are new, I'm Chanina. Hey girl, hey. So I have an opportunity for you ladies who want to start a business in 2025 and you're starting from scratch. There's a company called Zen Business. They are offering mothers, first-time entrepreneurs, assistance with business related things, so like your LLC, forming your LLC, tracking expenses, coming up with a business name, and other things. And in addition to that, they're also offering a $5,000 grant to small businesses who have formed their legal entity through Zen Business. So if you guys are interested in that, I'll make sure to leave the link below. I'm going to start posting some of these on my community tab, so you guys make sure you check out my community tab to see if any new grant opportunities come up. Okay, we're back. So let me ask y'all a serious question. And y'all sound off in the comments. Let me know how you feel. Do you think that our police officers, all of them, should be in great shape and healthy? Yes or no? The reason I'm asking that is because I literally just witnessed a smash and grab at the shoe store right next to Kroger. As I was going in, these two dudes just bust out the store with this box, and they weren't in the best shape either. And one of the police officers was already in the parking lot kind of walking around. I guess they didn't realize that the folks were already in the parking lot before they came up with the bright idea to do a smash and grab. Anyway, so they come running out the store, and one of the police officers start running after them. Keep in mind, one of them was holding this big old box. He drops the box when he realizes, oh shoot, there's cops out here, right? And they take off through the parking lot. So the police officer, one of them, is trying to chase them through the parking lot, and it looks like he's running fast, but he's not covering any ground. Okay. Then the second police officer, he's jumping out the car looking like he's about to start the chase too, on foot. But then I guess he was like, bump this, I'm tired. So he got back in the car and whipped a Yui right in the middle, right in the middle of the walkway. People was there. That was crazy. To go chase these two men, young men. And I'm looking at all four of them. None of them look like they've been working out lately. And I immediately thought to myself, I said, dang, if these two police officers were in better shape, they probably could have caught those two boys on foot. Because they were right there. Like, they were right there. Like, it was the weirdest thing. It was the weirdest thing. It looked like one of them was on, running fast, but he literally wasn't going anywhere. He was doing but he wasn't going nowhere. So, of course, they got away. Even though they were out of shape too, they outran the police. I'm assuming because, you didn't see them no more. And as I was coming out of the Kroger, I didn't see anybody on the side of the road or nothing getting arrested or anything like that. So I'm assuming, even though the two dudes were out of shape, I guess they, dipped on them. So yeah. Then it also made me think of this clip that I saw one day of, I guess, North Korea's army, or not army, but police department, or South Korea. One of them, and they were basically showing the physique of their police officers, men and women, and all of them, every single one of them, look like they're in the gym every day, all day. Literally. So, yeah. Just answer me that. I'm not trying to shade anybody or anything like that, but I would think for a position like that, that you would want to be in better shape. Because I do see a lot of overweight police officers all the time. All the time. I see a lot of officers, police officers that are out of shape. And sadly enough, just from observation, it's a lot of African American men that I notice that are out of shape in their police officers. And it's like, how do you catch anyone if they're on foot? Like, you're gonna get tired. And that's pretty much, I'm assuming that's what happened at the Kroger parking lot, because I guess at some point the first officer that tried to catch him on foot, I guess they caught up with, you know, the one in the car caught up with him or something. I don't know, girl, but it was the craziest. It was the most bizarre thing. Like, you couldn't make it up. Like if I went play by play of what happened, y'all would be like, girl, what movie you see that on? Okay, we're back. It's a whole nother day, or shall I say another night. Today was a long day, but the bright side to today is we got a doctor's appointment. So the last time I talked to y'all about my husband and doctors and all that, that was like a couple vlogs back, and I was telling y'all how frustrated I was trying to find him. Girl, that's one thing I don't like about nail polish. It chips too fast. Anyway, it was frustrating trying to get him an appointment. So I was able to get him an appointment the week before last for today. So we went to the doctor today. Yay. Because he ran out of his meds and we needed that refill, girl. This time, now last time one of you guys mentioned to get like a pill separator. So let me tell y'all what happened with that. That same day that I told y'all about the whole pill mix-up incident, right? I did get the pill separator that same day. And what ended up happening was he still mixed up the pills. So I was just like, okay. And I ended up putting everything back in the bottle. And I was just like, okay. Because I was like so frustrated because it was like a foolproof method, right? And what ended up happening was one of the medications that he was only supposed to take one time a day, he ended up taking it twice a day and ran out of that particular prescription like maybe like a week and a half ago, something like that. Like, girl, it's been a road trying to get everything sorted out. So I was going to go to laundry today, but it's dark. I don't want to do it. I'll do it tomorrow. And I've got dinner for today. So the suggestion for dinner today was chicken wraps. He has really good chicken wraps at his job. So we're going to do like a homemade version of that. So let me show you guys what I ended up picking up. So, of course, we're still on the no sodium, low sodium diet. His doctor did recommend a no sodium diet, which is going to be kind of hard because a lot of our foods have sodium in it. And there isn't a whole lot of options for sodium-free items, but we're going to do our best. But, so, I did buy some chips. For him, I found these Garden Veggie Flavor Burst nacho cheese. So they're like a veggie version of Doritos. They were on clearance for $1.44, so he's going to have that with his wrap. And then Olivia's got sour cream and onion, and then pick the lightly salted. So we got those three. Those three, of course, got some paper towels. We're low on paper towels. And for the wrap, I decided instead of getting like the plain tortilla, we're going a little bit healthier. So I've got these garden spinach herb wraps. They were a little bit on the pricey side, but you know, it's for a good reason. We're trying to eat healthier. So got that. Got the $5 chicken breast, which I still question as to why this particular chicken is $5. It makes me wonder if it's like a modified chicken, like fake chicken, because Girl, I don't know, but we got it today. We've been eating a lot of salads lately, so I've been buying a lot of lettuce. So we're out of the romaine, so I got this. And then I've got the Kroger ranch, but I couldn't afford my little fancy ranch. I just bought a fancy ranch. Y'all know the Lighthouse ranch? I just bought that like a week ago. Maybe it's been a little over a week and it's gone. But I still have some Kroger ranch, so what I'm going to do is to give the Kroger ranch a little bit of flavor, add this in it, which is some buttermilk ranch dip, just kind of, you know. And this was actually on reduced for $1.40, so got that. Got a red onion and a block of cheese. I've been buying the block of cheese lately instead of the shredded cheese, because the shredded cheese, I don't know if you guys have ever looked on the back of the ingredient list for the shredded cheese, but the shredded cheese has like potato starch and all these other things added into it so that it doesn't mold fast or dry out or whatever. So I said, you know what, let me just start getting the block of cheese and shred it. And actually thinks that the cheese melts better. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but anyway, so got that, and that's it. So that's dinner. Chicken wraps and chips, and thank goodness I was able to get one of these. A blood pressure checker, because we didn't have one. I had been looking on Amazon for a while now. I'm trying to get one. Y'all know I'm frugal, so the prices weren't really, you know, drawing my attention. They were a bit pricey, but at the doctor we were at, they had these and you got a discount off of them. So this was only $10. So now I can check his blood pressure once a day. I also need to get him a scale because he's supposed to be weighing himself as well. So I've got to get a scale. I'll probably go to like Five Below or something. I've seen them in there a few times, so I might go there and get one, but it won't be till like the end of the week or maybe next week or something, because the bills are due and I've stretched my little coins as much as I could stretch them. So got this. This is the Omron 3 Series upper arm blood pressure monitor, and let's see, it's #1 doctor and pharmacist recommended. It's an easy one-touch operation, Bluetooth connectivity, 14 memory storage. And if I'm not mistaken, I actually saw this one on Amazon, and I think it was like $30-40, something like that. And then I saw another one that was like a digital, and it was like 50 something, and I was just like, girl. And I had been seeing them in like Kroger and stuff, but none of them are on sale. They're still kind of like the same, in the same price range as Amazon. So I was really waiting for like some of them to go on sale. And the other day I did see one in the clearance section, but it was still, why they had it in clearance, I don't know, because it was still the same price as the ones that were on the shelf. I went to check. Anyways, so maybe they had that one over there by mistake. Who knows? But yeah, so got that. So we're going to use that. And I forgot to stop at Family Dollar to get another pill separator, because y'all, I was so frustrated with the situation with the pills that I donated the pill separator that I bought. So now I got to get another one. So we'll work all that out in the next few days, or I'll just stop by Dollar Tree and get another one tomorrow. I ended up getting the AM and PM one. First it's the AM, midday, and PM. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the meds that he has now is still the same. So AM and PM, I don't think he has to take any in the middle of the day, which is great because that work. And I know how that is. The airport is busy all the time. And sometimes you get too busy to remember to take it, you know. So, yay on that. And that's pretty much it. So, we're able to go to the primary. So, we got the referrals for the other 2 specialists that he needs to see. And I just have to, because it's after hours now, so I just have to actually call and make the appointments, and then I have to make him another appointment for 3 weeks from today to go back to the primary. So I actually liked the primary doctor. I wasn't sure how it was going to go, because sometimes, you know, when you go to the doctor, you kind of feel like they're like rushing through everything so that they can get on to the next patient. But gratefully, you know, and I really appreciated him spending some extra time with us, because he was like, well, you know, they only want me to be in here for 20 minutes, but he was with us for more than 20 minutes. He was in there talking to us for almost an hour, and I really, really appreciate that, because my hun is a new patient, and we was just able to just give him all the details. They were able to pull up all his charts and everything. And so it wasn't like he was, you know, not aware of what was going on. But I did appreciate the time that he took to have a real conversation with my husband about the situation. And I could tell that the hun was retaining all the information, versus this person coming in and saying this information, and then somebody else coming in giving information, and then here come another person giving, you know, it is kind of hard to keep up with all that. You got different people coming and giving you all this information, so I get it. So I was just glad that he took the time to get to know the situation, left the floor open for any questions, answered all the questions, and he confirmed something that I had been trying to do for weeks, in regards to the hun. And I asked him about it, and he was like, yeah, you might want to. So I was like, yes, thank you. Somebody who isn't just rushing through the process, you know? So yeah, happy about that. All right. Thank goodness I cleaned my kitchen this morning, because, girl, as tired as I am, if I would have came home and had to clean this kitchen, I think I probably would have, my whole mood would have changed. Alright, so, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get dinner started. It's really simple, actually. I'm just going to saute this chicken on top of the stove, cut it up, cut up some lettuce, put it in a wrap, do all the things, and boom, and then that's dinner. Yeah, I'll be back. Alright, so I got my chicken seasoned up. So this is the chicken breast. They skipped me on one of the little fillets. Look, they gave me this little, this little tender, little baby breast. Anyway, let me wash my hands. Okay. So the seasonings that I use for this is just some black pepper, some garlic pepper, onion powder, and paprika. And I'm going to use the rest of this butter. One day I needed some butter, and they didn't have any Bluebonnet or the, what's the gold one, the gold pack, the margarine. They were out of that. So they had this 2 for $5 one day, and I was like, well, I really need some butter. So I got this. It's grass-fed spreadable butter with canola oil and avocado oil. So I've got a little bit of that left. So I'm going to use that to saute the the chicken. And all I need to do is just cut up some onion. Livy doesn't like onions, so she's not going to get none in her wrap. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let me go ahead and cut the stove on. Trying to do this with one hand. I left my tripod in the room. Okay. So while at the store, I forgot to get some tea bags to make more tea, because the tea is gone. So I'm trying to keep tea in the house, but I had this. So I'm just going to make a picture of green tea. And that's how we're going to do that, because I've got all these bags. I forget why I bought this, but it's been a minute. Is this even still good? Let's see. It say best if used by February. Well, we're gonna use it anyways. Oh, and then I've got this, but I don't really like this right here. It tastes weird. The sweetness of it. I don't know if it's made with like some what's the sweeteners? Splenda. Because it doesn't taste like it's made with just regular sugar. Oh yeah, it is. I'm looking right at it. Made with cane sugar and artificial sweetener. So the sweetness on this kind of tastes weird to me. I've been trying to use it, but I don't like the taste. I don't like the taste of it. So they just been sitting there. So I'll make some tea. I'm going to use my coffee pot because it's faster instead of just boiling some water and doing all that. So what I normally do is just throw a couple of bags in this little part right here where you put the coffee, and then let it do its thing. Pour it in the pitcher, put a little bit of sugar in the pitcher. Let it do its thing. It takes about 2 of these to fill up the pitcher. And then that'll be that on that. Get my little tongs. Could have gave me the other half of this, but that's okay. I'll make it work. Alright, so I'm just gonna let that saute up. Because this eye and this eye gets super hot for some odd reason. I don't know why that is. So even though it's on 3, it's still going to get really, really hot. So it's fine.